Hello, hello, hello. Welcome to Queen Green's Living, broadcasted here live on Rainier Avenue Radio. It is your host, Queen Bri, and Christina's in the house.
Hi.
What's up,
Hey.
Christina?
Nothing much. How are y'all?
Good. I'm good. I hope the audience is doing good. Why don't you guys give us feedback? Let us know how you're doing today on this. Let me peek out this window.
Still
This,
good.
yeah. But you know what? I mean, it's not the best for us, but it's good for our crops right now, right?
Yes, I was just thinking that as I was toying with the irrigation. I'm not enjoying the mist, but they are. Yeah.
Good. So we're gonna open up with a land acknowledgement, and then we are gonna get started on our show. We acknowledged that we are on traditional land of the people of Seattle, the Coast Salish, past and present, and honor with gratitude the land itself and the Duwamish, Suquamish, Nisqually, Snoqualmie, and Muckleshoot tribes. We also acknowledge what has happened on this land to impact the lives of the Black community in Seattle due to redlining. The systemic and oppressive mechanisms of anti Black racism enacted by the white leaders, politicians, business people, and others that rob Black families of the opportunity to build and pass down generational wealth. To share your story or your home loss in the Seattle area, the Central District, please contact www.blackdollardays.taskforce.org. All right. Christina, I feel like we need to dedicate this show to our Leschi elementary youth and staff
Hmm.
because we had such a good time with them last night. But before we get into that, I want to do a few announcements. Christina, do you want to do announcements or you want me to do the announcements?
Sure, I can do our announcements.
Okay.
We are still taking signups for our Rainbow Youth Farm. Contact Clean Greens Farm Market for more information. We're gonna have a lot of fun in this new space, you all. It's coming together. It's amazing. Yeah, if you want your youth to learn about growing and cooking and where food comes from, nutrition, science, send them over to us. Um, Also, we have two more work dates left to work on that youth led space at Amy Yee.
Wait, that's not an announcement. That's not an announcement. That's not an announcement. Look, alert, alert. I forgot to take that out.
Okay.
I forgot to take it out. Don't. We do these stuff,
Okay.
right?
Okay.
Follow the play. Follow the play.
Okay. So next, CSA signups. Oh my gosh. Okay, so we were just at we have some faithful friends from I think last season, but this season is going to be there. We have so many crops, you all. Like our CSA box. I'm not just saying this because I work for Clean Greens. Our CSA boxes are going to be beautiful and we're going to have some surprises. So CSA signups are still going on. Check us out and don't forget when you buy one share, you get one free for a local family in need. We are encouraging healthy eating in our community, especially among Black people. And you do the last one, Breon. You do the grand opening.
First of all, let's talk about the CSA really quick. I ate the chard and mixed with kale from our Amy Yee garden last night. It was amazing. You can definitely tell the difference
The
from buying food
flavor.
at the grocery store and getting it fresh from the garden. It melted in
Wow.
my mouth. It cooked so beautiful. It was just like light, fluffy going like you
You
guys.
said light and fluffy.
It was just amazing. So I will be eating more tonight. I just wanted to say that because this is
Take the
Amy Yee
picture.
garden,
You should
huh?
take the picture.
Oh, I was just thinking, dang it, I sent Daniel all these pictures of the farm field trip. I forgot to send him a picture of my plate.
They look
Um,
good.
but there's going to be more plates to come because I am really committed to eating fresh, organic, and healthy, and slowing down and
Mhm.
actually cooking the food myself. Last year I was so
Yeah.
busy, so my mom was cooking it. This year I took the time to clean them myself, cut them up, put them in little baggies, ready to grab out the refrigerator and cook as I go. So we're gonna be doing some preparations, some meals. We are going.
I'm laughing because you said cleaning and you told me about your cleaning methods, which I know that you have, like, some phobias about dirt and bugs and stuff, but I still think you don't need baking soda.
Listen, I'm just saying, I'm just trying to learn because every time you turn on the social media, you're cooking and you're doing things wrong. So I'm like, okay, well, back in the day, it was just water and salt. Now it's like they're saying water,
Or a little
a
dish
little
soap,
bit.
like a few drops of dish salt or dish soap,
You put dish soap in there. See, it's like
a few
it's
drops.
different. Just there go the plate. Look at it. Just
Oh, yeah, you found me.
I
That
want
looks
more.
really I
It
wanted to see, is that turkey?
it's just chicken wings. I
Oh,
just didn't.
okay. Okay.
Yeah, it's chicken
Oh,
wings,
that
and
looks
they
good.
were good too. It was like I'm also trying to portion control. I almost went right back in and got more, but I was like, no, this fulfilled you. This
That
is good. So yeah, so our CSAs. This is from Amy Yee in the city. Can you imagine like the earth, the undisturbed earth out in the farm?
you said
And we are very good at giving everyone more than what they pay for. So you guys, CSA, buy them. Let's be committed to eating healthy together. Farm support your local farm to tables. If not for the nonprofit and the small farms, for yourself. The
Yeah.
food is amazing.
Mhm.
Um, our look, and we're still in announcements. So I'm just going in and out. Okay, sorry guys, let me focus because like we got a lot to cover today. Um, all right, save the date for our Clean Greens grand opening. Woo! July 1st at our Amy Yee Garden. I am so excited about this garden. I went there to get some produce on Monday, and I have so many questions, Christina, about what you have planned. I have some stuff planned, but I seen all these little knickknacks of kids stuff in there, and I'm like,
Oh, yeah.
y'all about to come and see. Like, this is about to be real deal. We over here, we ain't playing with y'all, okay? Come to the grand opening. There is free food, music, live music. We have a DJ, we have a band.
We have a
Um,
raffle.
you said raffles, activities. We have everything. You guys come, see what we have going on. Sign up for a CSA there. Get a fresh bag of produce. There will be produce there available for you to grab that day. We want to meet our new neighbors around the area, so please come. Don't forget this coming weekend. There is so many celebrations going around for guess what? Juneteenth.
Mhm.
Juneteenth is coming up, everyone.
Mhm.
And don't forget to check out the Atlantic Street and San Folk Theater. I'm probably, Lord, y'all, please forgive me if I'm killing this. Maffa Experience film showing. This is Saturday. Rainier Avenue Radio Juneteenth celebration. We will have a live coverage from 11 a.m. to 7 p.m. with Atlantic Streets and San Folk Theater Maffa. Am I saying that right, Daniel?
Sankofa.
Sankofa. Thank you.
I don't know about
Um,
the alpha word. Daniel?
he just leaving us here drowning. We're drowning, Daniel. Help us. And then don't forget to check out Make Music Day coming up on June 21st.
Mm.
This is very exciting. It's the summer solstice, longest day of the year, celebrating a day of music, making music, listening to music, experiencing music, fun, and community. There's two different activities. There's more than two different activities, but Rainier Avenue Radio will be at the pier from 9 to 6 p.m. playing music, having live acts. There'll be instruments for people to come and play, vendors, and then there'll be some music the same at the Columbia City Theater, 4 p.m. to 10 p.m. I am killing these announcements today, but you know what?
No.
That's okay because we're not sitting in perfectionism. We're sitting in having a good old time, and that's what we're doing right now.
Mhm.
So don't forget to come out to these events. Saturday, June 18th, um, the Juneteenth celebration, and then Wednesday, is it June 21st? Make Music Day. Yes, last year was Tuesday. This year it's Wednesday. So those are our announcements for today. There's so many community events, guys, and it is so important. I was doing a Bible study today, and in the Bible study, it was talking about things that are helpful for your mental health and for you to be connected and to grow. And being a part of a community is one of them. Who is in your community? Is your community full of love? So step out, show your community love, get to know your neighbors, and join in the festivities. Clean Greens will be at two events this weekend as well. Check our Instagram for more information. Um, so if you're just tuning in, you're tuning in live to Clean Greens, living broadcasted here on Rainier Avenue Radio. I wanted to dedicate this time for our Less Shy family. We had a field trip at our Amy Yee Garden last week. It was an impromptu field trip. We never even in our mind imagined having a field trip at this garden, but it was so fun. Like we they planted their own seeds in a cup to take home. Look, okay, in this picture, let's talk about this. Coriel is still blown away at this our names. You have Master Weeder there with the weeding stick, Demarcus. In the middle, you'll see Queen Bri. I am the master teacher. And then at the end is the master gardener, Christina. When we got there, so Coriel, my son, goes to Les Shy, and it was the first grade class, so it was three classes of first graders. He was like, those
50.
are not y'all names.
About
Yeah.
50, 50 kids.
Yeah. Coriel was like, those are not your names. He was looking at us like we were crazy. He was still talking about it on Monday. Like, how did you guys come up with this?
Well,
Um,
I bet he has some suggestions, knowing Coriel.
I'm scared to ask him knowing Coriel. Look at Christina. That was just a group of kids. We broke them up into sections where they planted pumpkins. They got to plant produce in our garden. Coriel, I am his mother. I had a release to show him. We didn't have a release to show the other students.
Yeah.
He was planting his watermelon seed. That boy was serious about his watermelon seed. The youth are so excited and they really wanted to know if they can grow fruit. So we made sure we took the time to grow fruit with them and see how that goes. So I'm excited to see how the watermelon grows. Um, this
Patch.
inspired,
They
huh?
planted. They did the pumpkin patch
Yeah.
downs where they started it. Yeah,
So
and we really impressed to come back to the space, get a pumpkin, see what
yeah,
else we're growing. So I think they're excited.
they are excited. They're so excited that we have some thank yous. And I just want you guys to bear with me when I read these because I was gonna pick just a few, but then I'm like, if the kids see this, I don't want them to be like, oh, they didn't like my drawing or they didn't like my stuff. So I just want to take the time. I'll try to go as fast as I can, but you guys have to see like this beautiful cards and art that these kids wrote. I'm gonna start with Coriel because I thought it was hilarious because even though they were supposed to be saying thank you to Clean Greens, Coriel wrote, you are the best mom and dad. I love you, mom. His dad wasn't nowhere in that site. Why are you mentioning your daddy?
It looks like he added him on after. It
Yeah,
was just going to be for you. And he's like, okay, I'll put
right.
that on you too.
Can't forget my dad. Let's start with the pictures because these pictures are amazing. Look at this.
Oh, that's a big stack. Oh,
Yes, thank you, Miss Brian. This was my favorite farm. Oh, this is so beautiful. And this person, look at my bun. Did I have a bun that day? I can't even remember. Look at my bun.
you got one now.
I got one now. She just knew. Thank you, Miss Christina. That was my favorite farm. It has been the best ever.
Oh, that
From
was for
heaven.
me.
This one's for you. She made one specifically for all three of us because next up is Demarcus. Thank you, Demarcus, for making this fun. Look
Oh,
at Demarcus.
spelled his name right.
Right? Uh Thank you. Yes, I had fun, Griffin. Look at this.
Wow. Look at all that energy.
Yes, and look at the rainbow you farm. This kind of looks like our flyer, and
Mhm.
they didn't even see our flyer.
Yeah.
Thank you. You are the best, Miss Brian. Oh, thank you. Look at this. This is so cute.
Oh.
Oh, I didn't. Oh, that last one. You were the best is from Jaker. This is
Mhm.
from Daniel. Not Daniel on the show, but Daniel in the classroom.
Daniel.
Thank you from Niva. This is
Oh,
so pretty.
she front and back.
Huh? Yeah, no, this isn't from back. This just says to me, you, and Demarcus on the back.
Oh, okay.
This one is front and back. Thank you, Miss Breon. Thank you, Mr. Demarcus from Nana, I think. Thank you, Miss Christina.
Nice.
These are so cute. Demarcus,
Oh,
Breon, Christina, thank you. I'm gonna stop reading names because I don't want to murder you guys' names, but I do want you guys to be acknowledged for your pictures. Thank you. This one is hilarious. This one's cute. He's like, thank you. And then look, he said, this is me gardening. You see him gardening in that?
It's
Yes, we see you gardening. Let's
tilled that
see.
soil.
You said what?
He tilled that soil.
Yeah, he did. Look now. Look, this is legit. Okay,
Whoa.
this is a
Oh,
first grader.
look at the so cute.
By the end of this summer,
wow.
The
this is
detail.
what. Right, she said, or they said, by the end of this summer, this is what you will have: piles of pumpkins, bunches of blueberries, lots of lettuce, and much other stuff,
Okay.
like gallons of grapes.
Gallons of grapes.
You better claim that for our garden, Avery.
Yeah.
Dear Miss Breon, thank you, Miss Breon, Christina, Demarcus. Help us grow. This is our best persons ever. We are their best persons ever. Oh,
Oh.
I'm trying to get to all of them, guys. I promise. And I'm trying to make it fast. Look at this. These are so pretty. These are so pretty. Okay, now this is my favorite. And you guys are about to see why.
Oh,
She knew I was a queen. I didn't even tell them that. I didn't even claim Queen Bree on that one. Thank you, Miss Breon. Thank you, Rainbow Youth Farm. This is the inside.
Pretty.
These are cute. Thank you. And then I'm almost done, guys. I just really want to make sure that we acknowledge all the students. Look at
One
this.
pink one.
Am I going too fast? Look at this. The details. It's the details for me.
Thank you so much. So veggie much.
Thank you so very much. Thank you for letting us plant melons and watermelons. My favorite part is seeing all of the cool bugs. I also saw a centipede. It was big. Listen, and I learned from you guys. Like they were teaching us stuff. Like they told us that marigolds keep the bugs away.
Mhm.
Um, they let us know about soil. The kids all little love. Thank you from Miss Bolster, Miss Blackwell, and Mr. Oh gosh, I forgot how to say his name. Cogden.
Okay.
Yeah, that's his name. Look at all the fruits and veggies. So this, you guys, this is what it's all about. This is why Clean Greens is doing what we're doing. This is why we have our Amy Yee garden. We're hoping that we can show you guys can show up and see what we're doing at our grand opening and see
Oh,
what we're doing for the kids. And you said what?
that was really cute too.
It was. Your garden is beautiful. Thank you for letting us come to it. One person was like, can I come back? Yes, you can come back. And matter of fact, please come back. Thank you for teaching us how to garden. You're welcome. I'm almost down to the end, y'all. Thank you. We love your farm. Okay, we're done. Thank you guys so much for your Let's Shine students for coming by and joining us. We had as much fun as you guys did. If you didn't hear your name called, please don't be offended. I just couldn't read all the names. I just wanted to make sure all the cards were seen and read. Christina, what was your experience with this?
Well, I was nervous up until the time because 50 first graders just sounds high energy and like, okay, am I going to be able to keep all of them engaged? No, but I didn't have to because they kind of just, it wasn't like I had to, teach a class of 50 first graders. We really just made sure they were safe and they kind of just took over and got into scooping the dirt because I was at the pumpkin patch site, and they just got into it. They really cared about making sure that the soil was the depth that it was supposed to be for the seed, because we talked about germination and, but then also that pumpkins are plants that really will find a way to the sunlight, so it doesn't have to be exact. We learned a little science, but my experience was it was fun. I was really surprised that it wasn't more stressful.
Right. You like how gave that disclaimer? One of the kids was like, "Why are there more of us than you guys? Don't worry, we have superpowers. We go, we gonna make sure y'all are taken care of. We gonna make sure don't nothing happen,
They
and we
were
gonna make
reminding us that we were outnumbered.
yeah. They was reminding us, and I was reminding them that we have superpowers, so we're not outnumbered. But I think that's the thing that was for all of us adults was that it wasn't as stressful as we thought it was going to be. The kids really like if you first of all, kids love gardening. I've noticed that.
Yeah.
People didn't think kids would really be into gardening, but kids really want to know how things grow and they take pride and ownership when they are a part of what they are eating. So knowing that from the seed that they see and they get to take it home to their family and cook it, that excites kids. So I wasn't as nervous as that part. I was nervous that we wouldn't have enough to do, but we had more than enough to do. And I thought it was fun. Like you said, it was so many kids, but we all had that parent powers. It was like as soon as a kid was trying to walk off somewhere, we was like, up, come back over here.
No, DeMarcus was on it. He was
Right.
singing. Kid, he was like, "What's that kid doing over there? They got permission?" I was like, "Yes, they were the teacher. Calm down." But he was
That's
on
what
it.
Daddy said. Yeah. And the beauty of like, we don't have to control the situation, releasing control. Like a lot of us there were control freaks, and we wanted to make sure, like for me, my stressor was making sure we had everything taken care of and had enough stuff when the kids got there. But it's like when the kids got there, they kind of like did their own thing, took off on their own. They knew what they wanted to see grow. They got to explore the land. And yeah, it was kind of like a little science project. Plus, they got to plant. And I'm looking forward to reaching back out and seeing how their watermelon grows this summer. I felt like a professional when I was typing up the notes to the teacher to send on how to take care of their watermelon seeds.
Yeah, you're
Yes.
constantly being a teacher,
I can't help
a
it. I
good
can't.
teacher.
Thank you.
I don't know. I mean, but you are by nature and in your profession, you're a teacher.
Thank you. Thank you. Well, you're not too shabby, Master Gardener. You're over there teaching us how to grow produce.
Did you hear
Uh,
the kids though? We were standing like they have some knowledge. They had some prior knowledge, which
yeah,
means they've been introduced, and yeah, they're pretty
but
smart.
they're pretty smart. But like when we talk about Clean Green's mission of being created to bring access to families of color,
Hmm.
teaching them how to eat healthy and how to grow their own food,
Hmm.
you can definitely see when we're in these classes, even with South Shore, because we're working with South Shore students
Hmm.
and teaching them in the other garden. You can definitely tell that there's lacking in families of color of learning and having access to their own
Oh,
garden.
you want to get into that? Yeah, there absolutely is. It should not be a privilege to grow food at home, to have the space and the time and the knowledge to grow food at home. Yeah. And
Yeah,
we had the knowledge. We brought the knowledge with us, you know. So, yeah, we need to get back into that. Getting
yeah,
and
and
starting with the youth is really the beautiful
yeah,
thing about it, is because they're so, what parent is not going to listen to their kid when they bring this home and they're excited and they want their family to do it? The family is more likely to start a new path through the children, I think.
exactly. And then it's like one thing that I will really love to focus on going forward with us, even though we're focused on teaching them how to grow their own produce and we're bringing them into the garden, I think that this summer we should really focus in on how to start small gardens in their home, even if they live in apartments.
Mhm.
Because some of the families that do have access to gardens have their own home and their own backyard. But what does that say for families who are in apartments, and how can they grow?
I'm in
And
an
it doesn't
apartment.
have to be,
Yeah,
huh?
I'm in an apartment. They said I could not grow in the ground.
What?
Um,
Can you
but
grow? Can you grow in planters and stuff?
yeah, they said I can grow in containers. But yeah, I think that would be messed up if they said I couldn't grow at all. But I think that some communities that has to be illegal, right?
Yeah, I don't think so. I don't think they can do
For
that.
food.
Um, if you're listening and you have planters, empty planters for like 1 foot to 37 centimeters available, we are looking for that because we want to be able to provide our youth with those containers to be able to grow produce, start a little garden at home. And we also want to be able to use it on our Amy farm this summer as well. So we have a few projects coming up. So if you have anything that you can donate so that we can create access for these students and for these youth to start growing not only in our garden but at home as well. We would definitely appreciate it if you have any seeds that you can donate, any planters, any tips or any volunteer services. If you want to volunteer for our youth, you will have to do a background check because we want to make sure that our youth is protected. But this experience made me so excited to start our youth program this year, and I cannot wait. And as we're heading out, I want to give a special shout out to Madrona's Farmers Market. We were there this past weekend, and they let us put up a table and talk about all things clean greens and pass out flyers. So good shout out to them. I love that farmers market.
Awesome.
It's over in the Madrona area outside a grocery outlet every Fridays 3 to 7 p.m. I also have the privilege of hanging with the Rainier Beach Farm Stand and Friendly Family Home Mung Farm, a flower farm. You guys see these beautiful flowers? I think I found my favorite flowers, y'all.
Poppy?
Like these huh, peonies, I think they're called.
Peony. Oh, they
They
smell so
started off like
good.
this, and I stuck them in water. Not all of them are hatching yet. I think I need to put more water in here. But
Mm,
like literally within 2 days, they turned into this. And I have enough, and I have one on my table. I
mhm.
think I found some new favorite flowers. Look at Coriel's artwork against this flower. That's
Oh,
beautiful.
that's it? Oh.
Yeah, his little water thing. I need to frame that.
Hmm.
But I just want to give a shout out to them. Thank you guys. We are so excited about everything that's coming up. Don't forget our grand opening, July 1st, 11 a.m. to 12 p.m. at our Amy Yee Garden on South Holgate and 28th Avenue South. Bye. Up next, Bill AM. Is that my hand clap because I said it right?